In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to close responses on Microsoft Forms. Microsoft Forms is an incredibly useful tool that allows you to create surveys, quizzes, and polls quickly and easily. But there comes a time when you need to stop collecting responses, and that's what we're going to focus on today. First things first, you'll need to navigate to Microsoft Forms. This is easily done by going to your web browser and typing in the Microsoft Forms URL, or just searching for Microsoft Forms through your preferred search engine. Once you're there, you'll see the home page of Microsoft Forms inviting you to either start a new form or continue with an existing one. The next step requires you to sign into your Microsoft account. Look for the sign in button, usually located at the top right corner of the page, and click on it. This will take you to a sign in page where you will enter your email address associated with your Microsoft account. Make sure you type in your email correctly to avoid any errors. After entering your email, click on the next button, which will take you to another page asking for your password. This is a standard security measure. Make sure you enter your password correctly. If your account has two-factor authentication enabled, you might be prompted to verify your identity through another method. So keep your phone or secondary email handy. Once you've successfully logged in, you'll be taken to the Microsoft Forms dashboard. This is where all your created forms and quizzes are stored. If you haven't created a form yet and are looking to learn how to close responses for future reference, you might want to try creating a simple form to test this feature. If you already have a form you wish to stop collecting responses for, simply locate it on your dashboard. If your form is new, click on the New Form button to create one. However, for the purpose of this guide, let's assume you have an existing form you're working with. Upon finding your form, click on it to enter its editing page. This is where you edit questions, manage settings, share your form, and more. Look for the Quanoquawas settings button, usually found at the top right corner of the page, right above your form's questions. Click on it to see more options. In the settings or options menu, you should see a feature labeled Accept Responses. By default, this option is turned on so that people can respond to your form. To stop collecting responses, you just need to uncheck this option. It's a simple toggle. Click on it and you will immediately stop receiving new responses to your form. It's important to note that once you disable this option, anyone trying to access your form will see a message indicating that the form is no longer accepting responses. This is a great way to let your audience know that the survey or quiz has ended without removing the form entirely. Remember, you can always turn the responses back on by simply going back into the settings and checking the Accept Responses option again. This flexibility allows you to control the flow of responses as needed, based on your project requirements or the data collection period you have in mind. To wrap up, turning off responses in Microsoft Forms is straightforward. Navigate to Microsoft Forms, sign in, select your form, and toggle off the Accept Responses option in Settings. Whether you're closing a form after collecting enough data or ending a timed quiz, controlling response flow is just a few clicks away. That covers everything you need to know about closing responses on Microsoft Forms. This feature is particularly useful for maintaining the integrity of your data collection process and ensuring you only gather responses within your desired time frame. If you ever need to collect more responses, just remember you can reopen your forms at any time by toggling the response option back on. Thank you for watching, and I hope this tutorial was helpful. Whether you're conducting academic research, gathering customer feedback, or just having fun with quizzes, Microsoft Forms is a highly versatile tool that can meet your needs, especially once you know how to manage response collection effectively.